We are in Peoria, Illinois, at the city dock, and the sun is about to come up. We've talked to the Peoria lock, and they said we should get down there, and we'll have to float and wait because there's a commercial tow going through, but they'd like us down there waiting.
Wow, it is Monday, October 6th, and we are just getting ready to cast off to head down to our first lock. But it's so pretty, these clouds, sun coming up over there. Goodbye, Peoria. Peoria was nice and clean.
Okay, we're in the Peoria lock. Papa's going through his first lock. Going through your first lock.
Papa's first lock.
It's been a 2-hour wait to get in here.
Each person who makes covenants and baptismal fonts in their temples and keeps them
Come down to
has
get a drink.
increased access to the power of Jesus Christ. The
Illinois
reward for
River.
keeping covenant- The master teachers. The most effective teacher is by example. The family circle is the ideal place to demonstrate and learn eternal value.
There's 3 bald eagles, 2 flying out here, and there's one over here. They've been eating a fish on the shore down here, chewing on it and kind of sharing it, fighting over it. Seen a lot of bald eagles and a deer, blue heron. Look at them go over there flying in those trees.
Not that chair for me.
Don't know what they're pouring in, but they're dumping a lot of water into the Illinois River on this cool morning.
Activities, urban living and modern transportation, organized entertainment, and high-speed communication.
Got a dredger here we're gonna pass. Told me to pass him on the one whistle. Pulling up a lot of stuff off the bottom there on this side of the reds. So pulls that out and dumps it. Then he splashes that thing back in. He's dumping it in that barge that's on the right side over there. This little launch ramp boat launch ramp and building, it's called Holmes Landing. Have no idea what it was used for. There you have it, Holmes Landing. This part of the Illinois River has become very pretty, thick forest, and a beautiful winding view of the river as you see it wind in front of us. Almost no commercial traffic for many miles, and some old structure. Here's an old pier of some sort. A big operation was here many years ago, apparently. Don't know what it was. Just a really relaxing drive right here.
You have to have it the same.
I like mine
Okay.
well done, if you want to know the truth.
All right, we are cooking steak and at anchor here on the Illinois River. We had trouble getting the anchor set, and it started to get dark on us, but it sure is a calm, beautiful night. And we're inside the reds So I think we're in a safe spot, but that's all we could do.
Well, good morning. It's Tuesday, October 6th, and we had to anchor because it was almost dark last night right here in the middle of the Mississippi. So I was nervous most of the night. There's a red right there that we parked on the inside of, and a green over there, so we know that traffic would go in between those 2 points. And so we didn't get hit, and we didn't drag and hit the mud over there, which we were concerned about. And we had a big deluge in the middle of the night, but now it's just a drizzle. So we're heading just before 7 down to the rest of the Illinois.
Well, here we are heading down the Illinois River after we departed our anchorage this morning. We had anchored just off the channel outside of Red Buoy because we got there at dark and we didn't have any choice. We had a long run today. I think we have another 80 miles before we get to fuel. It's been like 160, it'll be close to 200 miles between fuel stops. But we're doing real well. I can talk a little bit later about the fuel burn rate, but just suffice it to say, for the speed I'm going right now, I burn about 0.9 gallons per hour, and I can burn up to 16 to 17 and a half gallons per hour if I'm planing. We're on the Illinois River. We're getting near to Grafton, which is where the Mississippi meets the Illinois River, and it's getting pretty here. Papa, our passenger, gets claustrophobic and very anxious going slow, so we had to kind of speed up.
Of course. It could be filled with something that's lightweight.
It could be. It's very high in the water, so I don't know if it's empty.
Maybe it's just cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah, there you go. Cornflakes. Probably it. Alright, we're in Hardin, Illinois. And there's a dock at this restaurant or barefoot place. It says barefoot. And then there's a dock up here. Don't know what that one is. There's a boat at each of these. And we're moving on to Grafton, Illinois tonight. The Liberty Bell pushing this ferry barge. Ferry barge across the river. Illinois River, very near Grafton, Illinois, just about to the Mississippi. We're arriving at Grafton. Some really nice houses up here on the hills. Finally seeing some hills, beautiful forest. There's some cliffs up here. The terrain's a changing. All right, we made it into the marina here in Grafton, Grafton Harbor, and we're gonna go find some dinner. It's Taco Tuesday. Looks like there's Bill. Papa had a really hard time going slow on the rivers on the boat. He gets very anxious. Pretty good band here at the pub tonight, huh?
We love live music.
All right, we're having fun.
Grafton, Illinois.
Yep. Missouri's right across that river there. The big, great Mississippi's right down there. The Illinois River's right here. Thank you. Okay, what do you think of this, Papa?
I think it's just very dramatic and impressive.
There could be tens of people watching this on YouTube.
Gosh, he's holding his phone out. Okay.
When they find out I'm on it, they're gonna rush
That's a
to
road.
the TV.
That's a steep road.
We rode the chairlift up the mountain to the top of the hill, where there's a restaurant and a zip line and a alpine coaster and a winery. Here are some of the sights of that little adventure up to the top of the hill on the chairlift. All this water you see up here coming down is the Mississippi River. Just on this side of the island, it's the Illinois River, and behind these trees that we came down from Chicago, where they meet right there after this island. And then from the tip of this island down, that's the Mississippi River. And that's mile 0, that lighthouse of the Illinois River going north. You can see the tip of the St. Louis Gateway Arch from here at Gateway Arch National Park. We are departing from the marina here, Grafton, Illinois, and we're going to head to Alton. Nice, beautiful, sunny day. We just departed Grafton's. This lighthouse represents the beginning of the Illinois River, which is up behind us. And in front of us, we're now on the Mississippi River. So the Mississippi, upper Mississippi comes in over there on the other side of those islands, down there, and we're joining it, the Illinois River, and that's the Mississippi River. So we're starting our journey down the Mississippi River today. We got to go long ways between fuel stops and marinas. It's going to be an interesting, different journey than we're accustomed to. But it's pretty down here. Pretty sights here on the Mississippi. Got a big old church or something up there on the cliff. And some beautiful cliffs, nice looking hills, lots of trees. Big wide river. Well, we officially made it into Alton Harbor Marina. No wind, so it's an easy docking. No complaints. We'll get settled here for a couple nights. Get some provisioning done before we take off down the long hauls on the river. We went to the famous Fast Eddie's restaurant, a bar and grill, met with some other loopers, and then said goodnight to Alton.
Now, the camera doesn't usually do it justice, but this is gorgeous colors in this morning sky. It is Friday, October 10th.
We said goodbye to Papa today, who visited for the week.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Papa's leaving us.
Okay, you take care.
All right.
Travel safe.
I will.
Found this old wine press at a restaurant from the 1930s. We went to the farmer's market in Alton on Saturday morning. Then we took a ride over to the Great Rivers Museum. We are here at the National Great Rivers Museum in Alton, Illinois. And we're going to take a look at the lock and dam. Allison tried her hand at driving a tow on the river in a simulator. These locks on the Mississippi are much bigger. They're 1,200 feet long because some of the tows can have up to 50 barges. Okay, this is the Robert Wadlow statue. He's the tallest man to ever live. And here is his chair. They built him a custom chair. because he was so uncomfortable in a normal chair.
Wow.
It's a life size. You look like a little kid. He was the tallest man ever known to live. Okay, at age 5 he was 5'6". And by the age of 10 he was 6'5" and weighed over 200 pounds. He was the largest Boy Scout in the world. At age 13 he was 7'4".
8 feet 11
He was the
inches.
tallest man who ever lived. Upon his death in 1940 he was 8 foot 11.1 inches tall and weighed 490 pounds. Wow. From Alton, Illinois. Here he is.
He doesn't even, he's skinny.
Yeah, but he's so big, it adds up. Stand up there by him, Allison.
His heart was this size.
Stand on that side. I'll stand
You guys stand up here
We'll hold
because
hands.
we need some perspective on this thing.
Hold his hand.
Oh my word. Look at that. Okay. That's something.
Get up
Look at
here.
his foot.
Get up
Look
here
at
and I'll
his
take
foot. It's literally twice as big as my foot.
Later in the evening, we took a stroll through Alton and went to dinner, and we enjoyed the sunset.
Hey, well, you missed all the action. We got the masts out, ready to go down the inland rivers the rest of the way down the Mississippi and the Ohio, the Tenn-Tom, Cumberland, and we should be good all the way to Florida. We're at the Alton, Illinois Music Festival. Right here on the Mississippi River out here. And hello. And our boat's right over there.
I tell Razor told you. I tell Butcher Knife told